Good morning all, CamelbackTrading.org coming to you this Thursday morning, February 15th. Looking at Window Trader's market profile of the ES and NQ. So again, we're nibbling away at this gap. We knew with the size of these gaps, they would not be that easy to fill. We got into them slightly the day of, right? In C, D, and E, only to fail. Yesterday, we got into it early, and then late in the day with a price spike, got into it again. And now here we are, the overnight. Again, it has to be filled in regular trading hours. The overnight's gotten up to around 29.50, so about 4 points short of the gap fill. Again, we have to fill it in regular trading hours. Same with NQs, they've come close. Do we gap higher today? Again, these upside gaps have not held at all this year. But right now, there's still 70 minutes to go. But for now, the most positive response is opening above the base of the price spike or higher. And so far, we're doing that in both of these. As far as righty goes, righty not only basically had a price spike that you could probably use H as high. They had a double distribution day yesterday that held. And right now, they're trading inside of and above the gap from the other day, pre-market. So we'll see if that holds. Game plan, well, again, not a bad risk reward if this is the overnight high and use the gap fill as you're out. Or to see if you only trade small up here and they fill the gap, to add on there to see if that's their target, and then they roll back over for a bit. Just have an out. Just have an out. So if they fill the gap, maybe you're going to use the value low from that day, which is around 34. So that's a potential short play against the overnight high and the gap fill. As far as a long, if it pulls back, again, maybe you could take one against the gap fill if it fills. Then the question is, how much heat do you want to take? Do you want to take the heat all the way down to the base of the price probe? Probably not. That's 9 points. So there's two things to look at this. If we get the overnight high and then fill the gap, I'd be more confident taking that long the first time. If we don't get the overnight high, which is poor right now, by the way, and we fill the gap, I'm not going to be as tempted, and maybe I wait a little longer to see if they come into M's range to get a better risk reward against the base of the price probe. Make sense? Same thing would hold here in NQ. And plus their price probe is pretty large. So I would wait to maybe halfway through that. So that's two early plays here. Again, in the trading room, you're getting this for 6.5 hours a day live with me on the mic and the profile being streamed. And then on the chart, so again, 2 days to go in the week, everything's on the table. For ES, outside week down, outside week up. For SPY, they're just continuing the one-time frame up for 6 weeks. So very healthy there. And the daily is in balance, right? Tuesday didn't put the market down, it put it in balance. And Wednesday doesn't put the market up, it's still in balance. I would use Tuesday's low as the bottom of the balance and our all-time high from Monday as the top of it. Thank you for liking and subscribing to this channel. Good luck trading, and we'll recap at 4 p.m.